Yo, what is going on, fellow moviegoers, and welcome back to the Marco's Movies channel. In today's video, we are going to be watching Season 1, Episode 6 of Hannibal. So about to get another episode of Hannibal in the books. This will be a series that I will eventually be able to get 2 episodes per week out every single week as soon as I am done with Haunting of Hill House. I am almost done with that series, and then I will be pumping these out as fast as humanly possible. And then eventually I'll go ahead and get into Bly Manor because a lot of you guys want me to watch Bly Manor. So I'm just letting you guys know that eventually I will be able to get 2 of these episodes out per week, and they will most likely be on Sundays is when I plan to have these videos out sometime on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Let me know actually in the comments when's like the best day for me to upload these videos, because I obviously have my movie reactions as well, and I do unfortunately lean more towards those just because of the analytics and the more viewership I get with those. But I enjoy these just as much in terms of making and watching them, so I still make these videos, and I know you guys enjoy these as well. So I'm going to be getting into this series again. I'm so excited to get into this episode. The last episode, we obviously left off with the craziest kills with those freaking wing creatures and the wing people, and that guy was seeing fire. And then he told Will something. I forgot specifically what he said, but he was talking to Will and was like, I see what's inside you, and saw the fire. So I want to see what's going on with that, and if like Will is secretly going to be a bad guy in this series, and we're going to get like a Psycho situation where actually the good guy is the bad guy. Well, not Psycho, but where we're like leaning one. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just excited to get into this one. So without further ado, if you guys are fans of the Hannibal series and would like to get all my full-length reactions to this incredible series, please check me out over on my Patreon page. It is always the first link in the description. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would check that page out. There you'll find my entire Hannibal series full-length reactions, as well as the full-length reactions to everything on this channel. It is cool exclusive content, or at least join to help me decide what to watch next. But without further ado, let's quit the talking and get to the reacting, and let's start watching Hannibal. Ooh. What do we have here? Oh, already starting right away. Usually Haunting of Hill House is the one that starts right off the bat. Usually this eases in.
To comply.
That's a neat little parlor trick, ain't it? Just pretend to be dead. How did he do that? How did he get his pulse to stop? That's not possible, but...
He sat directly across from me, and I had no idea what he was hiding. And now one of our staff is dead.
I understand, Doctor.
Oh, yes, that thing you do.
Oh, so now it's a fucking thing. I'm getting so pissed off because Will is the man, and everyone just doesn't appreciate him.
Dr. Chilton consulted on the case when we failed to catch the Ripper after his last series of murders.
Reason you failed and kept failing.
That ain't a great sight to see, is
I already
it?
had him.
Oh, he's doing his thing, okay. See, like, usually they do that little thing where they do the crossy cross before. Stop! No, not her eyes! No, stop! Oh, I hate that. I don't like that. Oh my god. Okay, that's disgusting and disturbing. I want to see some flashbacks of how Will got this gift. We better get that shit in this show too. There's so much I want of this show, but there's 5 seasons. We better get some of these shits I want, or else I'm gonna be fucking disappointed.
Morning, Agent Crawford.
Sorry to pull you out of class. There's nothing wrong. No reason to be nervous.
I wasn't sure you got it. I know you never replied.
Never do. Odds are against any trainee completing the program. The Ripper's very hot right now. Killed his last 2 victims in 6 days. There'll be at least 1 more body, and then nothing for months. I'm assigning you to the Chesapeake Ripper task.
This is literally the same shit as Sounds of the Lambs.
I'm grateful for the opportunity, Agent Crawford.
And this is literally... Like, this episode reminds me too much of Silence of the Lambs.
Never liked being called the Chesapeake Ripper. Maybe something with a little more wit.
Is that why you didn't take credit for the Ripper murders before now?
I do not have to convince you that I am the Chesapeake Ripper.
Here we go.
Jack, come in.
We never saw Jack and Will's conversation to end the last episode. I forgot about that. We never saw that. We need to see that. That could have been really interesting.
Sorry.
You expect me to tell you more?
Look, Bella's at a NATO conference. I can't talk to her. She's working. You don't think I have a right to know what's happening with my wife?
You have every right to know what's happening, but not from me.
Where is everyone?
It's just you and me for the time being. Take a look around here.
Okay.
Tell me what you see.
Did while he was alive, struck the throat, so he couldn't call for help.
Do you think he was unconscious when the Ripper did the ripping?
No, he'd want him awake. We call you the guru. You have a peculiar cleverness.
See, and this is weird because Will, like, doesn't like him. Like, they don't really like each other, it seems like. But this student, they seem like they like each other. Like, she respects him. I don't know if Will completely respects Jack.
I see the Ripper, but I don't feel the Ripper. This is plagiarism.
We never made the wound patterns for any of the Ripper's victims public.
Say anything.
Miriam?
I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
Miriam?
Please, Jeff. Please.
I don't remember who Miriam is. I don't know names that well. But is it the redhead girl, maybe? Is that why they? Because they didn't show us in the last recap.
United States.
The Chesapeake Ripper recorded Miriam last 2 years ago as he was killing her. Last night, he called my house at 2:46 a.m. He played that recording for me.
You're in a deep sleep, you're roused, you're disoriented. You might not even know you're still asleep.
Dude, what is up with this guy and Moose? He loves Moose. Does he have a weird reaction?
I don't see what you're asking.
Do you think there's a way to push the Chesapeake Ripper and focus his attention?
But he's already focused on Gideon as his adversary. Don't fool around.
Morning, Agent Crawford. Thank you for inviting me.
Miss Lowndes, this is Dr. Alana Bloom. She's one of our
That's why she's back
psychiatric
here.
consultants.
Tried to get an interview with Dr. Gideon. I was denied. Is he the Chesapeake Ripper, or do you just want me to tell everybody that he is?
He could be.
This Chesapeake River guy this could be a 3-season long villain. Like, this guy has so many layers to him. Please don't make him end today. You're gonna make this interesting character end in 20 minutes. Please don't do that. I will never get completely invested with a villain, and I haven't yet.
I'm Freddie Lowndes. May I call you Dr. Gideon? Or do you prefer the Chesapeake Ripper?
Oh, have to agree to disagree.
Then why the surgical trophies? You didn't put any of them on display. Why not?
Crime of passion.
You're telling me you killed Miriam Lass.
Yes. Didn't mean to kill her. Don't get mad.
Why didn't you put her on display?
What makes you think I didn't?
You're home early. Bella, something wrong?
Jeff,
Oh
it's
my
Miriam. Jeff, I don't want to die like this.
You better get home. What are you doing?
I can't imagine the Chesapeake Ripper would start leaving prints at his crime scenes now.
Was Miriam Lass a blonde?
Yes.
I pulled her fingerprints from the VICAP database, Jack. Whoever made that call thinks you were close to Miriam Lass.
Sir?
My assessment is that instead of being here, you should be in a lecture hall boning up on good faith warrant exceptions.
Juice. This is Juice. See, this could be long, but they're gonna make it end today. I already know. It's gonna make me upset.
Shouldn't be so dismissive of what you're learning here.
Better for a trainee to ask for forgiveness than an FBI agent to ask for permission.
In my experience.
Then I hope you forgive me for skipping class today.
To the Chesapeake Ripper. Dr. Gideon is going to provide us with a singular opportunity to analyze a pure sociopath.
And now you'll have the opportunity to probably eat humans if you're at Hannibal's house, which it seems like you are. Because we have a fucking fine dining perfect
Dinner
meal.
served.
Your tongue is very feisty. And as this evening has already proven...
Well, Hannibal was like, don't give me any ideas. I don't want to kill you and eat you.
It may have been useful trying to remind Gideon he's the Chesapeake Ripper. If he repressed those memories. And the flesh is also purple. Not like other grapes where flesh is white and
this guy's
color comes from the skin. I'm much more forgiving of the unorthodox than Dr. Bloom.
Hannibal is so good. Just figured this shit out with one meeting with this guy. One meeting. He's like, damn, he's good.
Dr. Gideon wasn't in my bedroom. Chesapeake Ripper was.
It's Miriam. Oh, this noise, I don't like it.
What would be the benefit of making...
The thing is, though, is the episode hasn't ended yet, but it seems like we're gonna get at least 1 to 2 more episodes with this Chesapeake Ripper, and it seems like we know who it is because of Hannibal's situation with the guy, but I don't know for sure.
Lost hope, which
we'll
means
keep watching though. I'm excited because I don't think it's gonna end today.
My name is Miriam Lass. I'm with the FBI. I would show you my credentials, but I'm actually just a trainee.
Never just a trainee.
He was recently found murdered in his workshop. We think he may be a victim of the Chesapeake Ripper.
That's why he sounds familiar.
The doctor of record was a resident surgeon, but you were on duty in the ER that night.
I was.
Thank you.
So Hannibal is in. Of freaking course Hannibal is him. Yes, she was. Oh, damn, I thought I was going to say something. All right, guys. Super happy with that episode of Hannibal. What did I think of it? Like I just said, I was super happy with it. Probably the best episode. Why? Because it seems like we have a villain, the Chesapeake Ripper. We know it's Hannibal, but they don't. I want to see this Chesapeake Ripper case go forward for at least 3 episodes. I really feel like there's enough layers to do that, and maybe Hannibal convicts someone else, or maybe he had a partner during it, or something. I just want to see this go further, so I do want to watch this next episode to see if it stops. If it stops, I will be extremely disappointed, because as you guys know, my biggest 2 flaws with the show, that one transition shot, and the fact that we get a new villain every episode. I need a villain to get invested with, or at least like a main villain with like side villains, so I can get completely invested with him, so I can just have fun and love him and hate him and all that. I need that in this show, and we haven't gotten it yet, so hopefully we get that soon. So thank you guys all for watching my Hannibal reaction. If you guys enjoyed this and want to watch the rest of my Hannibal reactions, check out my Hannibal series playlist, or if you want to watch my full-length reactions to this entire series, make sure you check me out over on my Patreon page. But as always, guys, keep watching movies.